Hello the students of class 7. Hope you are well. In the last day, we completed the first lesson named Prize Giving Day at School from Unit 3. But due to an editing problem, you were unable to watch the last portion of your class. It was the homework portion. As a result, you could not get your homework. I want to say sorry for that. But now I am telling your previous day's homework once again. Please write down it in your exercise book. I think all of you have taken your exercise book and write down it. Okay? Your previous day's homework was write a composition about prize giving day at your school. I repeat it. It is write a composition about prize giving day at your school. You have to complete this homework along with today's homework. So let's start our today's class. Dear students, please open at the page number 19. I want to say you something. You know that first day or beginning day of anything or any work is really very interesting, is really very memorable and unforgettable. I can remember vividly the day when I entered my primary school compound with my mother for the very first time. It is really one of the best moments in my life. As long as I can live, this memory will remain ever fresh in my mind, in my heart. Can you remember your first day at school? I think all of you can remember because it's an amazing experience of anybody's life. Dear students, our today's topic is Flora's first day at school part 1. Yes, it is Flora's first day at school part 1. As usual, there are some keywords. We have to know the meaning of these words. Firstly, it is recall. Do you know the meaning of the word recall? Recall means remember, recollect. That means mone kora, sharon kora. Number 2, it is at. That means jog kora. Number 3 is chat. All of you have known the meaning of the word chat. It means gossip or idle talk. That means golpo gujab kora. All of the 3 words are acting as verb. They are verb. So recall means mone kora, add means jog kora, Chat means কথা বলা, গল্প করা. Dear students, in the page number 19, in the section A, you can find a picture. In this picture, we can see two persons. And who can you see in this picture? Think for a moment. From the previous lesson, it is clear that this person are Harabi and Flora. So, we can see Harabi and Flora in this picture. And what are they doing? You know that they are talking to each other. They are talking to each other. And in this section, you have the text and I am reading it. Please read with me silently and attentively. Next week, Harabi comes to visit Flora in her house. They are having a chat. Can you remember your first day at school, Flora? Harabi asks. Oh, yes, I can, Flora says. I can recall exactly what happened. Would you like to hear it? I would love to, says Harabi. Please tell me. Okay, says Flora. It was 2006. I was then 6 years old. One day, my mother said, Flora, you are going to start your school tomorrow. I was very excited. I couldn't think of anything else. I was always thinking about the school, the teachers and the students of our school. I couldn't even sleep well that night. The next morning, my mother woke me up early in the morning. I had a bath and put on my best clothes. Then I had breakfast and started for the school with my mother. The school was not very far from our home, so we walked all the way. Dear learners, it is your text and now it is time to solve the section number B. In that section, there are some true and false. You have to solve those true and false with correct information. Here, number 1 is Harabi and Flora are talking at school. From this text or from this passage, you know that Harabi and Flora are talking at Flora's house. So, in the given sentence is a wrong information, a wrong sentence, and you should write it with the correct form. And here the correct form is Harabi and Flora are talking at Flora's house. Number 2, Flora is talking about her school. It's also wrong. We know that Flora is talking about her first day at school. Number 3, Flora first went to school at the age of 6. Yes, you came to know from the passage that Flora first went to school at the age of 6. So, it's a correct information. Number 4, her mother dressed her in her best clothes. No, it is also wrong. And the right answer is Flora herself put her best clothes. Put on her best clothes. So, the answer is Flora put on her best clothes. And the last number is Flora walked to school. Yes, we know that Flora walked to school with her mother. It's a true information. And in the section number C, you have seen that there is a passage and there is some gaps, and you have to fill in the gaps with appropriate or suitable words. And you have to read the passage firstly. Flora is a student. She is dash class 7. You know that she is in class 7. And Then she can remember her dad's day. We know that she can remember her first day at school even today. She dashed to school in 2006 as it is in the first form, that is it is in 2006. So you have to put a word of past form in this gap. So here you will have to put the word she went. She went to school in 2006. Then her mother dashed her. Her mother took her to school. The school was dashed a long way from their house. Here you have to put the word not, because from the passage you came to know that the school was not a long way from their house. Dash Flora walked to school, dash her mother. So here the answer is so Flora walked to school with her mother. I am writing the answer for your benefit. Firstly, the answer is in. Then it is first. The answer of the number 3 is went. Number 4 is took. Number 5 is not. Number 6 is so. And lastly, number 7 is with. I think all of you have understood this portion, and now there is a table or matching. Firstly, in the right side of the table, in the left side of the table, there are some words, and in the, as usual, in the right side there are also some phrase or words. So firstly, in the left side the word is chat. You know the meaning of the word chat, গল্প করা. Number 2 is recall. Recall means স্মরণ করা. Number 3 is exactly, সঠিকভাবে, যথাযথভাবে. And lastly the word is excited. Excited means আবেগ আপ্লুত, রোমাঞ্চিত. And in the right side, firstly the word is precisely. Precisely means সঠিকভাবে, যথাযথভাবে. Then feeling happiness, খুব সুখ অনুভব করা, রোমাঞ্চিত হওয়া. And then a friendly conversation, that means কারোর সাথে বন্ধুত্বপূর্ণ কথোপকথন করা. And lastly it is remember. Remember means মনে করা. I think you can find your answer, but now I am writing it. Number 2, recall. Recall means remember. Number 3, exactly. Exactly means যথাযথ ভাবে. So here we can find the match between exactly and precisely. And the last number is excited. You know that excited, the word is a matching form of the word feeling happiness. So here is your table, and lastly here is the homework portion. In the number E, or in the section number E, there is a question that, do you remember your first day at school? Write a short composition about it, answering the questions below. You have to answer the questions. That means the first number is, how old were you at that time? Number 2 is, what is the name of the school you went to? Number 3 is, what did you put on? Number 4 is, how did you feel before you started for the school? And lastly, number 5 is, who did you go with? It's for your homework. And please do your homework carefully. Take care of your physical and mental health. And thank you everybody.